10th because we did that thing where we combined November and December.
Oh yeah.
So this is our 10th ice cream social. Wow.
That's amazing. It doesn't feel like almost a year's passed, but we're really happy that this community just keeps growing and y'all keep coming in and sharing your work with us and saying yes to being featured readers and buying books and hanging out with us and eating ice cream and going up for seconds so you don't have to take it home. So we're really grateful for this entire community. We really hope you all feel connected with each other and introduce yourselves to each other and like say hi and come up to us because we're like really dorky and shy too, so we could all be shy together. But Chandra can talk now.
I'm super excited for our 2 new readers here, but I'm also super excited to welcome back Maggie, who is our first ice cream social reader, one of 3, but you know, she has a special place in our hearts, so we're excited.
Yeah.
And as usual, we're going to start off with the open mic before we feature our featured readers.
Yeah.
This is that shy thing she was just talking about.
Yeah, that happens. I met our very first open micer probably about a week ago at a reading here, and I'm really excited to have her join us on stage. Jenny, Keto.
Yes, thank you, Anna, for plugging Ice Cream Social, the event I was at. This is my favorite bookstore, so. Okay, so it's called Seed Busking. And I lived in New York for 2 years, and I had a lot of memorable moments in the subway, and this is one of them. Good one, good one. Seed busking. Homeless man sings subway songs, sad nameless, strumming his guitar to Far From Home, and all it takes is 1 coin, 1 heads up, thumbs up, 1 more handout after handout until hands can't help but cup the soft snow of his song falling inevitable voice gravity, rolling apathy to avalanche. There were waterfall thank yous between lyric lungs, and next thing you know, enough hands to chirp clapping. His sunless voice flowers, gathers what song seed scatters, and then come the birds. Hummingbirds, mirage throb harmonizing, a woodpecker, tympanied beak, tapping to the beat, a turn, a tit-tat twittering, knocking that song-scatting meter, clinging plovers, crooning lovers brooding, no more cranes, neck craning, pacing for the next flight, no more foul in sight, waiting for tunnel light to grow and crow refrain. A young swallow, bench-seated, her voice perched, twirling circles, like a songbird without the words to step wings on sky. She didn't have a foot on this earth when Neil Young was youngest, stringing his tunes, strewing sounds, mouth to ears cross-country. And now that he's years stretched older, noted echoes shouldered on another fellow's chords, she doesn't know who she's lilting along to, but the song makes her sing history, and the singing plants seed of stories, old, sown man, woman, child, and the melody calls her back home.
Thank you so much, Jenny. Next up is Allyson Whipple. You'll also be able to hear her read here as a featured reader for 1 year next month. So, yeah, thank you.
We need 2 short ones. One is from my brand new shiny chapbook. It's called Rules for No Longer Saying I Love You. Sometimes surrender is wiser than struggle. It's easier than you might think, even if your heart still feels, still believes. The phrase is a hungry one. If it leaves your lips and finds famine too often, it retreats into your body so that it is absorbed by muscles and liver and kidneys. New lovers won't stop your pain. At best, they can banish it for a day. When you total your assets, no matter what the spreadsheet says, you will find everything is worthless. Your children will never understand. Apologize. Find your silver linings, like when you pack up all your things, discover a dress you thought you'd lost, find that it makes you feel beautiful again. I'm going to do one. I've gotten obsessed with Octavio Paz this summer, and it's a very short poem. I think it is my favorite love poem of all time. It's only 6 lines, so I'll read it in Spanish and in English. Al par. Mis manos abren las cortinas de tu ser, te visten con otra desnudez, descubren los cuerpos de tu cuerpo. Mis manos inventan otro cuerpo a tu cuerpo. Touch. My hands open the curtains of your being, clothe you in a further nudity, uncover the bodies of your body. My hands invent another body for your body.
The open mic course before, so she's a real treat. We've got Katie Battistoni.
This little prose thing, so you can stop me if it's not very long, but it's called Mario and Luigi starring in number 208. Ursa Major shone dim through casino lights. I slouched on the dock in a silver sequined jumpsuit, staring at a man by the bar with a cigarette. He towered above the room, oversaw it. He looked like a mid-grade lobster. I traced beads of dew on the railing, shifted, ambled up and poked his shoulder. Hi, did I meet you at the bar last night? He revealed even rows of tall teeth. Yes. Damn, it worked. I winked and turned away, but he said, what's your name? We moved to a 3-legged table and were joined by men with sideburns. One of them slid me a Marlboro Gold from a silver case, lit it with a brass Zippo. Are you Italian? Yes. His name was Mario. He was 24, 6'5", played forward for a college team. I played guitar in the casino band, I bragged, lamely. I had spotted him in the front row as I shirted Angus Young, but he was too drunk. You sing, pretty girl? Kinda. My favorite singer is Rihanna, he whispered. I relented, ordered a dirty gin martini. He asked if I knew Italian. Delicioso, I shrugged. He smiled. Bellissima. He put his lips on me, forced his tongue down my throat. The cashier cleared hers. That's $11.75. Ah, yes, good. He handed over a 20. Keep it. My mind filled with scenarios. Me and Mario in a sunlit suite with champagne and oysters, on the beach in Malta, in yellow silk robes, drunken tonguing, at a casino next to a petrochemical plant. He had a friend, Luigi, sitting at the bar with a jacket and coat. He winked and stumbled over. Touch my chest here, he offered, puffing up. He sat down amiably and relayed the story of the time he chained a girl up for foreplay, then went to work and forgot her. Mario laughed. He calls me at 9 a.m., tells me to go rescue her. What a bastard. She was totally naked, totally fine, but her arms were sleeping. He mimed one's arms being tied above one's head for kinky sex and grinned. So he gave her a back massage, bought her lunch, and screwed her. So Mario was a nice guy. I like to make women go, he added. How late is this place open? It was bordering 3. 24/7, honey, Mario cooed. Around 4:30, one of the Cyprian men took my Stratocaster and played Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. It was terrible, barely audible, but the 12 or so barflies still standing sang along solemnly, the pounding beat of a Taylor Swift song accompanying us from the casino sound system. Everybody clapped and it was done. We left the bar. The valet pulled up in a silver Benz and he drove me back to La Quinta. If I call you in Texas, will you answer? He asked. As I unbuckled my seatbelt, I nodded disingenuously. See ya, I lied with a wink. Bald cypress trees danced in the early morning breeze. Sparrows chirped. Light crawled up the horizon like a slug-slanted sidewalk. I pushed open the hotel swinging door. The place was deserted. All was dark save tittering fluorescence. I glanced to the left, where 8 wood tables were arranged in rows on big, cheap floor tiles. A plush red chair idled by the window, lit by moon. Something shunted me toward it, and I sat. I felt weight other than my own descend into the chair with me, depressed the cushion. Sparrows continued chirping. I slouched forward to watch them. I thought of my grandfather. I felt like I was him. For a nanosecond, whatever about ghosts, he's dead now, but he would sit like a hunchback and dismally watch the world through a sea to the birds, crumb to the ducks, talk up sad old ladies in the park. He had depression, but he was a good man, after all. I tried to cry about it. I thought about his social work in the 50s, his vast wool sweaters and slacks, silly recipes for onion dip and chocolate cake, birdseed, all over the yard. My grandmother sitting up till dawn in her rocker, listening to Jeopardy, cornflakes. I gave up, then got up and retired to my hotel room, number 208.
Before I announce the last person who signed up, just want to let you know if you have felt to also share, there's still time to sign up on the sign-up sheet that we have in the back. And the last person we have right now is Thomas Paul. Thomas, come on down.
Thank you. This is my first open mic. We're currently doing, me and my girlfriend are doing a cross-country trip, driving from Boston to California. So Austin's right in the middle. I wrote this piece about a year ago. 23. I lay here dying and all I can hear is you again. I remember the accident. You insist that I do not. You remind me of you constantly. We were late that evening for a wedding rehearsal for a couple whose names I cannot remember. We still had to make our way through Kensington, through Southbury, over the General Ford's Bridge, exit 2. Someone brought up my mother. Your mother warned me, always late, always. I pressed the gas, hoping that our sudden arrival would bring a welcome interruption to the oncoming tirade. By God, you were late for your own father's funeral. For 20 minutes, I tried to get you out of bed, and then it was, should I wear this, or should I wear that, and which cow? Meanwhile, your father's being carried down the aisle, lopsided, probably rolling around in that cheap casket. Kensington passed. Why can't you be more like my boss, Jack? Jack's very organized, always on time. Jack. I remember you using his first name. That's why you've been in the same low-skill position for the last 20 years. Can't even take care of your own family. Southbury Baptist was just letting out. Flowered hats and pastel coats, even in the humidity. Traffic heavy, but not too heavy. You ever look at yourself in the mirror and ask what you regret in your life? You ever think about how inadequate you are? You're an embarrassment, you know that? Just like your fucking kid, just a complete embarrassment. Marrying you was a mistake. My friends were right about you. I don't know why I'm still General Ford Bridge. Gas, truck, curb, steel, fall, fall, fall. Water, windshield. I remember the thick glass cutting my skull. I remember the ripping, the cutting, the cold water filled with warm paths of blood. Your muffled screams as you kicked away. Yells from above, sirens, I'm being dragged. Men are asking questions, so many questions, but I cannot respond. One of them turns, says some numbers into his radio. You are sitting by me now, among the fluorescents. You put your hand on my arm, beneath the IV, still dripping, after 23 years. You choke words between the sobs. You sound sweet. I'm sick of your voice. I should be dead. I'm late for that, too.